But after Brian cheated on me and abandoned me in the country, I lost 6 years of memories, a whole year. The newcomers get an extra wife. Mr. Gage has a baby, Mr. Gage, he's awake, Mr. Gage, I'm not even married yet. You must have mixed me up, Mrs. Gage loved Mr. Gage deeply, but Mr. Gage used to be so cold to her. Even the kid didn't like her. This time Mr. Gage was on a business trip overseas and heard that Mr. Gage got into a car accident. She left the meeting immediately and flew over 10 hours back. She hadn't even adjusted to the jet lag. Now that Mr. Gage is denying it himself, she must be hurting so much. Mr. Gage, the test results came back. Your memories stopped 6 years ago, 6 years ago. Wasn't that yesterday? Just yesterday I confessed my feelings to Sarah, who I've been chasing for 3 years, and she said yes. As soon as I was called back, we got married. Little guy, are you here to look for someone? That's the first time Dad has talked to me like that. I want to get closer so bad. Come here. Isn't this a mini Sean? My wife is Nina. He can't speak. What's wrong with this kid? My heart melts looking at him. Isn't this Jenny Nina? Just like back in high school, expressionless, except she's way colder than before and way more mature. It's 100% her. Jenny Nina, who accepted me yesterday, the her from 6 years ago. 6 years ago, nothing had happened yet. Chet didn't dislike me back then. At that time, she only had me in her heart. Mom and Dad are going to fight again. Nina, you're the Nina from 6 years ago. We really got married, so this little guy is our baby. What a good boy. I don't know why he can't speak. I'll have to ask Nina later. It seems like the normal son-in-law from 6 years ago is back. I was sent by the old master to Mr. Gage's side 6 years ago. Mr. Gage was only 18 that year. Back then, they really loved each other. They knew they were having a baby. The son-in-law was so happy. Later, after giving birth, they got married too. But after getting married, the son-in-law suddenly became a completely different person. He was cold to Mrs. Gage. He paid no attention to her and even fell for another woman in college. The Gage today is exactly like 6 years ago. Could it be that this is the real him and he was faking it for the last 5 years? Mrs. Gage. So Gage, it's true. I asked you to look into Gage's car accident. Did you find anything? It's connected to Mia. Mia is the woman Gage fell for in college. Nina hasn't come by in 2 days. At least I'm her husband. That's way too cold. Good thing my baby boy is coming to keep me company after school. And something super weird. When I get into a car wreck or end up hospitalized, my parents don't come, my sister doesn't show, not even my close friends show up. It's like everyone abandoned me. Before, if anything happened to me, my parents would freak out over a tiny paper cut. My mom worried so much she'd blow on my finger for half a day. Something isn't right, something is way off. There are still so many things I need to figure out. Doctor, please let me leave the hospital. If I stay any longer, I'm literally going to rot. I'm sorry, Gage, I have to wait for Mr. Orders from Mr. Gage, so call him and tell him I want to see him. Thing is, Mr. Gage is on a business trip out of town. I don't believe you. Tell Nina if she doesn't come see me, I'll never talk to her again. Nina, this girl has been like this since high school. During the day, she goes to class. At night, she works part-time, and at home, she still has to take care of her sick mother-in-law. She eats so little. She's as paper-thin as a sheet. She's so hardworking. It breaks my heart just looking at her. Even though my family isn't rich or noble, in Lin City we're considered middle class, food and drinks aplenty. My parents gave the best to me and my sister. So back then I used to bring Nina to my house for dinner or bring her food and snacks, doing everything I could to get her to eat more. Ma'am, eat this cheesecake. If you don't eat, I won't talk to you, ma'am. My mom made fried veggie dumplings. This whole box is yours, remember to finish it. If you don't finish it, I won't talk to you. Every time Nina heard that line, I won't talk to you, she'd obediently eat everything up. I hope this works this time, son-in-law. After your car accident, the loneliness drove you abroad to continue the deal. Anudi Airport, you threatened Miss Gage to get her to come. Don't you think this is a bit too much? A 40-minute drive squeezed into half an hour. What if a car crash happened on the way? I was right there when the doctor called. I heard the other side say, I saw it. That moment of panic in Miss Gage's eyes. Quick, head to the hospital. Miss Gage loves Mr. Gage so much. If Mr. Gage refused to talk to her, wouldn't that kill her? Clearly, after a while, he started acting like a normal person. Why is he throwing a fit again? I'm sorry, I didn't know you guys were actually on a business trip. I thought the business trip was just an excuse to trick me. You're the one who stripped away my excuse. I'm sorry in my lifetime to actually hear my son-in-law say, I was way too impatient. Son-in-law, I'm sorry, it's okay, it was my fault. Good thing nothing happened to you on the way, sorry to bother you, Yang. Ma'am, you too, I'm sorry, I just missed you so much. You have no idea how bored I've been these past 2 days with no phone, unable to reach anyone. Grass is gonna grow on my head, Sujo to Sean. This perfume is the one Chet used 6 years ago. I'm sorry I didn't think it through. How could Miss Gage be the one who didn't think it through? These past 2 days that Chet was hospitalized, Nina, worried Chet would get bored, bought him VIP memberships to watch shows on TV and also arranged a nurse to keep him company. I get it, This was intentional to keep his phone away. They're afraid Mr. Gage will contact Chet again. Never mind, why are you apologizing? I know you're super busy and I shouldn't bug you. I just feel like without a phone I can't talk to you. Every single word she says is about Nina. No wonder Nina loves Chet so much. Who could resist such a cheerful man who was so madly in love with Nina 6 years ago? Chet wants his phone so he can talk to me, not to contact Mia. Nina, can I get discharged? It's so boring in here. How can you bear to let your handsome husband be bored to death here? Since she was a kid, I've never heard any of my relatives or classmates praise me for being handsome. When I was chasing you, I was so confident. Nina, I'm so handsome. Aren't you even a little moved? Nina, you're not as handsome as me. We're a match made in heaven. Asher hasn't had physical contact with me in a long time. Asher, you know I'll agree to any request you make. I can't say no to you, so let Yang handle the discharge paperwork. Nina, I knew it, you're the best. She froze up, just like when Zukin was chasing her. Back then, as soon as I got close to her, Nina would stiffen up. She put up a wall to keep me out. Later, through my endless efforts, Nina finally broke down her psychological wall and started accepting me. After that, even if I touched her, she wouldn't get that stiff. Lin Chen, what on earth did you do these past years? Did you make her go back to square one? The son-in-law from 6 years ago was really something else. No wonder his wife can't handle him. Hurry up. Yes, Mr. Gage. I'll go take care of the discharge papers right now. Did you do something shady to be able to afford a car this expensive? These past 2 days, I've been watching TV in the hospital room and picked up a bit about the market. In 2026, I'm not totally out of touch with society, but this car must cost several million, right? Son-in-law, our Miss Gage is a legitimate businesswoman. Everything she does is legal. So you've worked so hard all these years, going from being in debt to where you are now. You must have suffered a lot, right? You've worked hard. No, I've worked hard. I worked hard back then so Asher could do whatever he wanted. As long as Asher is happy, I haven't worked hard at all. I've never seen such a huge house, buying a house this big. How exhausted must you be to afford it? How many years of income would you need? Gage Yan, Miss Gage is actually the eldest granddaughter of the Gage family born out of wedlock. This house was something Grandpa Gage bought for the young miss when she was a child. Later, they remodeled it into a bridal home. The Gage family, the top family in Quincy, I saw it on TV. The Gage family is a thriving century-old dynasty, #1 in Quincy. Under the leadership of the new chairperson, the Gage Group has taken its business to a whole new level. This new chairperson is Nina. Nina, you are seriously amazing, that's for sure. This eldest daughter of the Gu family, who they finally found, is incredibly capable. The company's profits have gone up by over 10%. It once ranked #1 among domestic enterprises. You're not coming home? There's stuff going on at the company. Why does Miss Gage only reply with 4 words? That's way too cold, Mr. Gage. Miss Gage just got back from negotiating an overseas order and needs to coordinate with the company on upcoming planning. Right? You guys be careful on the way. Remember to buy me a new phone, Miss Gage. Why don't you ask Mr. Gage if he was actually planning to elope with Mia before the car accident? A few days ago, I looked into it and found out Mr. Gage's car accident happened because he was trying to elope with Mia. The driver was speeding too much along the way, which caused the crash. He's got amnesia. What can he figure out? By the way, Mr. Gage has amnesia. For a moment, I don't know if I should be happy that Mr. Gage got into a car crash. At least their relationship, which was on the brink of collapsing, is showing signs of thawing. And Miss Gage, who finally stayed out of worldly affairs. How deep will she fall this time? Young master, you're finally back. I thought you left and were never coming back. Who are you, young master? You don't recognize me? I got into a car accident 2 days ago and lost my memory. I only remember things from 6 years ago. Miss Gage hid this from me. The family didn't get any news about it. Young master eloped with that woman Mia and got into a car accident on the way. Eloping with Mia? Who's Mia? 3 days ago you packed your bags and got ready to leave. I couldn't stop you no matter how hard I tried. Besides, I didn't dare to stop you. Back then, you said this place felt like a prison and was suffocating you. Tonight I'm going to find Mia, don't stop me. Young master really forgot everything that happened over the past few years. Wasn't it 4 years ago when young master moved into the mansion? Grandpa sent the butler over. During these 4 years, young master, you changed. Your attitude toward Miss Gage got pretty awful. You drank and partied every single day. Every time you saw Miss Gage, you'd start yelling at her and blaming her. You didn't even care about the newborn baby girl. Young master, are you okay? Does your head hurt? It's my fault for blabbering on like this. During these 4 years, young master criticized me a lot and now you're saying thank you. What is there to thank me for? Miss Gage is so kind to me. At first, young master was a good person too, kind and respectful toward me. But overnight, your personality completely flipped. I wonder if young master has a split personality. Mr. Gage, have you thought about whether regaining your memory will turn you back into who you were? Was I possessed by a ghost? The person Uncle Sue described. There's no way that could be me. How could it be me when I love Nina so much? It'd be impossible to be cold and hostile to the kid. No matter when I get my memory back, I won't let myself go back to being like that. Forget it. If you can't figure it out, don't dwell on it right now. Just make it up to Nina and little Rain. I will. Uncle Ed, don't worry. It's getting late. I'll head to the kitchen to take a look. How's dinner coming along, Mr. Gage? Rest up first. The eldest miss and the little miss will be home soon. Son-in-law, here's your package. Thanks. What's going on? This is a once-in-a-century site. Before, when he had nothing to do, he'd just look for flaws. Yeah, these are all this year's new models. They must have been bought by Nina. You're way too sentimental. When I was chasing her, I only called her big sister Nina when I was joking around. I want to ban everything that makes Nina sad. I don't recognize this one. Probably a classmate or a coworker. Can you help me request time off? Nina is so thoughtful. My phone with the cracked screen is sitting right on the coffee table in the living room. There's no way she missed it. She doesn't want me contacting Mia, which is why she deliberately didn't get me a new phone. No wonder, it makes sense. Anyone would do the same thing. Where's Dad, Mom, Dad, Sis, Miss Gage? Why isn't anyone here? When you said I fought with my family and blocked all of them. Oh my God, was I a total idiot these past 4 years? Back then you were also with Mia. Your father, mother, and older sister strongly tried to talk you out of it. Even your childhood friend came to beg you multiple times, but you, like you were possessed, thought everyone was standing in your way. You went after love, outright declaring you were cutting ties with your family, and blocked them all. Sam, he blocked me. Good thing I remember his phone number. We're sorry, the number you have reached is out of service. Sorry, this is the first time I've run into something like this. Uncle Ed, can I borrow your phone? Sam, it's me, Lin Chen, recently. Lin Chen, are you out of your mind, Sam? What kind of attitude is that? Lin Chen, if you're sick, go see a doctor. You cut ties with me over that woman, Mia. What did she give you? 2 days ago, I got into a car accident and lost my memory. Oh, like I care. What's that got to do with me, Sam? Right now, I only have memories from before graduating high school. Today, Uncle Ed told me what happened over the past 4 years. I also have 2 years of blank memories. I just sent texts to my parents. They didn't reply. My sister blocked me. Only your phone connected. I need you right now. Let's meet up, Sam. We'll talk when we see each other. Right now, I really want to know what exactly happened in these 6 years, how I turned into what Uncle Ed described. I can't right now. Soon Nina and little Rain will be home. I want to spend time with them first. It's barely early morning and going to heaven isn't really that exciting. Over these years when she was home taking care of her baby, you're really amazing like that. Tomorrow is Saturday. See you tomorrow. Okay. Then see you tomorrow. Remember to accept my friend request. Little treasure, you're back. This kid is so happy just because I helped her carry her backpack. Nina, what's wrong? Nothing. Miss Gage is definitely jealous, thinking that Gage's baby girl is calling her. Son-in-law, Miss Gage, can we start eating? It's everything I like. Baby, try this crab meat. It's super delicious. Little Rain is allergic to seafood. I'm sorry, I didn't know. I really didn't know Little Rain was allergic to seafood. It's not okay either. I don't know anything about Little Rain. Little Rain is allergic to seafood. Why is there seafood on the table? You said you like seafood the most and demanded it at every meal. I told you Little Rain was allergic to seafood. You said, what does that have to do with me? You even threatened Uncle Ed that if there was no seafood, you'd fire him. Baby, I'm sorry, it's Dad's fault. Dad promises you this won't happen again. I said those words on purpose just to see his reaction. There's no malice on his face. It's all Little Rain's fault. Little Rain is fine. Little Rain will never blame Dad. I'll be good to you guys. Let's eat. Right now, Nina definitely doesn't believe me. She's so guarded against me. Maybe it's stronger and thicker than her guard back in high school. But I will definitely win her back. It's already 8:00. Nina is still working overtime. Nina, can I come in? What's wrong? I warmed up a glass of milk for you. Drink it while it's hot. What did you put in it this time? You don't even bother to pretend. You know I took on the project, so you bring me warm milk spiked with meds to make me pass out and then sneak into my study to steal trade secrets. Hand it over to that woman, Mia. I didn't add anything. It's just a glass of milk. I just felt like you were working too hard. Come in. What a temper you have. It's more than double the size of my dad's study. Nina, even though I don't know when I spiked your milk, you should know that wasn't who I was back in high school. I won't do things that hurt you and our child in the future. We'll live happily together from now on. You say, okay, what did you call me just now? When Little Rain got home at sunset, I called her baby. You thought I was calling you. I didn't know you'd deny it. You say no, but in your heart you must be thrilled. I won't argue with you. If you say no, then no. Who else makes me care about you? Nina. You and Little Rain are my babies. Now I know why I got into that car crash. You, Nina, with your current abilities, can't figure out the cause of the car crash at all, but up until now you haven't brought this matter up on your own. If this isn't cleared up, it'll stick like a thorn in both our hearts and become an impassable red line. So Asher, are you here to laugh at me? I'm like a fool. If you give me a smile, I'll happily and proactively come closer. That's not it, Nina. I haven't changed my mind. I also don't know why back then I suddenly liked someone else. I don't know how to explain it. This whole thing is ridiculous. I loved Nina for 5 years and I don't know why I like someone else. Nina, out of everyone. I only like you. I'll look into the weird things from these past years. Can you still believe me, 24-year-old Chet? You might not believe me, but 18-year-old Chet will never lie to you. Do you understand, Nina? Ma'am, I woke up and turned into this. She still treats me like this. I feel so wronged. Oh, I know I was wrong. Nina, it's really late. Go get some rest. You're the eldest miss of the Gage family now. You don't have to work so hard, but I want Asher to do whatever he wants to do. She's so determined. It's all because of me. Ma'am, you're so good now. You don't have to work so hard. Your body won't take it. And yeah, ma'am, I'll praise her again. I want to talk alone with the baby. Don't worry, I won't do what I did over the last few years. I just want to talk to little Rain alone. 18, what's the baby looking at? Time flies. At 18, I didn't even dare touch this book. 4-year-old little Rain can read it. Nina's genes are really strong. Back then, I was rank 1 in the grade for 3 consecutive years, winning all kinds of awards and got early admission to the top university in the capital. Baby, you're awesome. Baby, come here so daddy can hug you. This afternoon, Uncle said I used to be cold and neglectful to little Rain, not caring about her. When I went to find Mia, I left little Rain alone in the nursery. She cried heart-wrenchingly, but I didn't even check on her. Baby, daddy knows he was wrong. Daddy wasn't good to you before. From now on, never again, baby. I'm sorry, this is daddy's hug. What's wrong, baby? Did daddy hurt you? It must be that I said too many harsh things to little Rain these past few years, which is why she thinks that way. Little Rain, you're daddy's treasure and mommy. How could daddy ever dislike you? Can you tell daddy? What did he say to you before? Daddy used to say a lot of nasty things to me. Will daddy be unhappy if I say it? Little Rain writes down what she thinks. Daddy won't get mad. Daddy used to say that little Rain should have never been born. That I got in the way of daddy and his love for others. Daddy even looked down on me for being mute, for not being able to talk. Good girl, I'm not a good dad. You know, sweetie, back in high school, daddy used to dream about having a baby with mommy. Daddy looked forward to your arrival so much. That's why you're daddy and mommy's one and only treasure, the most precious gift heaven has ever given to daddy. Daddy's hug is so warm, so could my baby promise daddy one thing? Meh, forget all the harsh things daddy said before, just remember one thing, little one. You are the baby daddy loves the most. What a good girl. It's late now. Sweetheart, go to sleep. I hope that after talking to little Rain, she can slowly open up, stop being afraid of me, and gradually accept me. Didn't I tell you to go to sleep like a good girl, little Rain? Are you happy today? Can you tell mommy why you're so happy? Because today daddy was so nice to me, gave me extra food, wiped my mouth, hugged me, and said we're his babies. He also said little Rain is a gift from heaven for daddy and mommy, the baby daddy loves the most. It's the first time I've ever seen daddy so tender. So do you like today's daddy? Even though little Rain can't speak, she's very smart. Just like me, she's also scared of today's Chet. He only talks for a bit, then leaves our side again. Don't worry, little Rain. Mommy will find a way to keep today's daddy from leaving. You still haven't come back yet. Just how much do you like this woman? You even save screenshots of your chats. Most of these conversations are just me talking. I sent you dozens of messages and you only replied begrudgingly a couple of times. Even when you reached out to me, it was just to get information, to get news about Nina's work. How could I ever like such an arrogant woman? She's not as pretty as Nina. She doesn't have a body as good as Nina's, nor a family as good as Nina's. I was in the hospital for 2 days and didn't call her, so she sent me a text asking where I was. What do you mean, you left at midnight? We agreed 3 days ago to sneak off to the airport together. Why didn't you show up? I waited for you all day at the airport, making people spend the entire night freezing in the cold for nothing. I called you these past few days and you didn't pick up. I texted you and you didn't reply. No way in hell, don't you regret this? Her arrogant tone almost makes me puke. Get lost. I wouldn't even be with you if the earth exploded. I don't need you to block me. I'm deleting you right now, so refreshing. You actually deleted me at midnight. If you've got something to say, don't regret it. Midnight. The screenshots you saved were almost all conversations with Mia. There's nothing else. This one seems to be about work. Is this person a new colleague I met in recent years? Well, I'll save it for now. It might come in handy. What kind of screenshot is this? This is definitely not something I would ever do. I don't care who you are. Get off of me right now. How dare you use my body to bully Nina and little Rain? Watch out or I'll find a master to destroy your soul. Nina, why haven't you gone back to your room to sleep yet? I sleep in the guest room. We've been sleeping in separate rooms for a long time. Separate as husband and wife. How can you guys sleep in separate rooms? Why did you come here? I came to sleep with you. It's been a long time since we were as intimate as we were early this morning. We're husband and wife now. Isn't it natural to sleep in the same bed? Chet, don't do this. You smell so good. I'm wrapped in your fragrance, Nina. Now I feel so happy. I really don't like that master bedroom. There's an indescribable smell. To think that in that master bedroom I loved another woman for 4 years. I feel uncomfortable when I go back there. Chet, what did you say, Nina? Let's remodel the master bedroom, sell what you can and throw away what you can't. I don't like any of it. When it's fixed up, we'll live there again. Okay. I'll tell Uncle Ed tomorrow. Nina, it's really late. Get under the covers. We need to sleep. I'm gonna take a shower. You sleep first. I'm sleeping until 9:30. A few days ago, I was cramming for the college entrance exam, sleeping at 12 and getting up at 5. Now I sleep until I wake up naturally. So happy, Chet. I'm heading to the company. I already told Uncle Ed to remodel the master bedroom. Call me if you need anything. Got it, hubby. Copy that. Love you, wifey. I just finished talking and there was an error in my subordinate's project. Mr. Gage, why aren't you saying anything? You're not gonna fire me, are you? No, no, no. I have elderly parents and a young child. I still have a 32-year mortgage to pay off. Got it, hubby. Copy that. Love you, wifey. Chet called me wifey. That's it, that's it. Mr. Gage is in a good mood. Now there's hope, Mr. Gage, the person in charge of that position, has temporarily breached the contract and changed jobs. Do you need us to hire someone else? The following is left in your care. Any other questions? No, no problem. I understand, Mr. Gage, if there was an error in the previous project. Mr. Gage, every time this happens, ask for the plan. You guys can't even handle this minor issue. It's full of loopholes. I hired you with a high salary to solve problems and now you guys are like this. You're wasting resources. Can you really make such basic mistakes? Do you deserve your salary? If you make another small mistake like this, submit your resignation yourselves. I don't know what's gotten into Mr. Gage lately. He gets angry every day. His mood is unpredictable. Today he's exceptionally talkative. When Mr. Gage looked at his phone just now, the contact note said Lin Chen. I even took a sneak peek. Love you, Nina. No wonder Mr. Gage is in a better mood. Looks like no matter how things were over the last 4 years, Gage's place in Miss Gage's heart will never change. Sam isn't here. Gage, you're up already. The young miss ordered me to make your favorite lean pork porridge for breakfast. I'll bring it to you, Uncle Ed. Where's little Rain? Why don't I see her? The little miss goes to the child psychologist every Saturday for therapy. A psychologist? Yes, Mr. Gage. It's not that the little miss couldn't speak by nature. When she was around a year old and just starting to talk, the first word she said was daddy. The second word she said was mommy. After that, what happened? Actually, I already knew the answer in my heart. The little miss stopped talking when she was 3. When we looked into it, we checked the security footage. We found out that several times you left her alone in the utility room and just walked away without a care. That was also the first time Miss Gage got so furious with you. And then what? Back then you told Miss Gage to divorce you or else you wouldn't treat little Rain well. At that moment, Miss Gage looked completely crushed. 2 years have passed. I still remember that scene with crystal clarity. As a member of the Gage family, Miss Gage loved you deeply. Same goes for little Rain. She didn't want to lose you or little Rain. She had no choice but to give in and asked us servants to pay closer attention to little Rain. But we're just servants. How would we dare cross you? Several times you mistreated little Rain and warned us not to say anything to Miss Gage. There was nothing we could do. Mr. Gage, are you feeling okay? Do you want me to call a family doctor? Was I really possessed by a ghost? What did I ever do to it? What grudge does it have? Why treat the person I love and the person who loves me like this? I'm fine, thanks, Uncle Ed. So can you tell me about this psychologist? What's the situation? In the beginning, Miss Gage found several private psychologists for the little miss, but none of them worked. Later on, a psychologist named Nis volunteered. She not only counseled the little miss, but also brought in several kids from prominent families to join in together. According to her, in the morning she'd gather the kids to play, and in the afternoon she'd counsel them individually. The results were much better. Last time Miss Gage took the little miss, she went into the clinic to check on things. If you're interested, you can go check it out too. First, go see Sam. The things we need to find out can't be put off any longer. 6 years, what have I gone through? Sam, I recognized you here at first glance. We've known each other since we were kids. We went together from kindergarten to high school in the same class. We were best friends who had no secrets, dressed so sharp. Very different from your flashy look over the past few years. You really look like you're wearing clothes an 18-year-old would wear. Could it be that the 18-year-old Lin Chen has really returned? You're so handsome now. Lin Chen, we broke off our friendship. Don't be like that, Sam. I was wrong. Seriously, I was wrong. Did you really lose your memory? I swear to God. If I'm lying, strike me with lightning. The only thing I remember right now is that we agreed to go eat skewers after the college entrance exam. Fine, since you're 18 again, I'll forgive you for now. Why did we fight? You and I grew up together sharing everything. How could we fight? It's all because of your good friend Mia. And that person named Sean. Could it be that someone named Sean is hidden in the contact list? 6 years ago, right after the college entrance exam, you and Nina got together. At the same time, you both received your acceptance letters. Nina's exam score was ranked #1. The media gave it tons of coverage. The Gage family found out through the news that Nina was the eldest granddaughter their family had lost many years ago. They brought her back to recognize her roots. At the end of that summer, the senior class president organized a reunion. After drinking way too much, you got started on making a baby with Nina. Nina got pregnant. She found out a month after starting college. Both of you panicked. Neither of you knew what to do, so you confessed to your families. The Gage family had no objections. Your sister beat you black and blue. Seeing that both of you wanted to keep the child, the two families decided you should take a year off school. You both moved into the honeymoon house, had little rain, and got married. You planned to hold the wedding after graduating, but one day you suddenly changed. You fell for Mia, who was Nina's college classmate. Sean, also in design, you met back then too. I warned you countless times not to mess around with Mia, but you didn't listen to me at all. You thought I was standing in the way of your true love. Then we drifted further and further apart until you brought up cutting ties yourself. We haven't been in touch since. I'm telling you all that bullshit you said. Nina and I actually wondered back then if you were going through postpartum depression, since your entire personality flipped. At first we could tolerate you, but later you got more and more out of control, like a lunatic. Once for Mia, you spiked Nina's milk with sleeping pills. While she was asleep, you snuck into her study, copied files off her computer, and handed them over to Mia, causing hundreds of millions in losses for the Gage Group. Nina really loves you and somehow tolerated it. I just couldn't stand it. No wonder last night when I brought milk to Nina she was so guarded. Turns out there's a history to it. Ah, forgive me, my bad. The you right now isn't the you from back then. You don't need to apologize. I already knew we're best friends. How could you actually never speak to me again? But I can't have suffered for nothing all these years. You gotta make it up to me. Haha, fine, tell me what you want. If not, maybe we can go shopping at the mall sometime. But let's get one thing straight, don't rip me off too bad. I don't have any money. Don't tell me you don't know how rich your wife is. She was top ranked in history and now she's the CEO. You dare tell me you're broke? Ah, it's just that I lost my memory. How am I supposed to know if I have money or not? Wait till I get back and talk to Nina. Fair enough, but don't give me excuses. Back then, if you and Nina got together, I was half the reason. It's not too much to ask for a little kickback, right? By the way, Sam, do you know what's going on with my parents and sister? I can't reach them right now. Your parents were furious at you too. Back then, you two were already registered and legally married. Suddenly, you said you fell in love with Mia and wanted a divorce. Nina didn't agree, so you ran home and blabbed to your parents. They thought you two were just having a regular fight. After asking around, they realized you were the one causing trouble, so they treated Nina and Little Rain even better. Seeing them like that, you started spewing harsh words at them and then just cut off all contact. It's been 3 years since you last went back. You even deleted all their contact info. 3 years since you last went back. I was the one who did something so disloyal. Sam, do you think I'm possessed by a ghost? What are you talking about? After you completely changed, Nina took you to several hospitals and every doctor said you had no problems at all. We actually came really close to finding an exorcist. No, I have to go back and see my parents. Go back for what? When you came to Quincy for college and Nina was pregnant, Mom and Dad transferred their jobs directly to Quincy. That way Dad could take care of you guys whenever he had time. I don't know if they'll forgive me. How will you know if you don't try? Don't worry. I've visited Mom and Dad over these years. Every time they ask about you, you can tell they miss you a lot. Dad's voice isn't as loud as it is in my memory. It has more of the maturity of the years. It's me, Chet. Honey, come out quick. Our son is back. Your husband says Chet is back, but Chet hasn't visited us in 3 years. How could he come back all of a sudden? I got into a car accident 2 days ago. I'm fine, I just lost my memory. Right now, I only remember what happened before graduating high school at 18. Dad, Mom, I'm sorry. I did so many wrong things and made you guys suffer. If I hadn't lost my memory, I would have been cruel my whole life. If I hadn't lost my memory, the person taking over my body would definitely keep doing evil. I definitely can't say this out loud. First, say a few nice words to comfort Mom. How is that possible? You guys are the most important people to me. 6 years. Life doesn't have that many years. From now on, I have to spend time with my parents. Son, you only know how to talk sweet. Go send Mira a message to come home. Chet is back. For such a major event, she needs to know, okay. I'm gonna send it to her right now. Are you cooking lunch? What dish? It's been so long since I've had your braised chicken with mushrooms. Got it. I'll make it for you right away. At first, when they said Chet was coming home, I didn't really believe it. Turns out it's this Chet. A few days ago at 12:00, 4 years ago. He's already 26. Sis, are you crazy? You're the one who's crazy. Besides, you lost your memory and only remember what happened 6 years ago. I think you got hit by a car and got reborn. Sure enough, same recipe, same flavor. My sister still has such a sharp tongue. Mom, look at my sister, back again to cause trouble. You two behave or I'll give you both a beating. Ah, you keep spoiling him. Watch out that he relapses one day. Oh, only Mom is good in this world. You kid, have you really come back? Yes, I'm back. Did you miss me? So, has your relationship with Nina improved? I remember in high school you were chasing her. You were following behind her like a puppy. Nina was with you since freshman year of high school. Don't disappoint her. What do you mean Nina was with me since freshman year? I hadn't even won her over back then. I remember you tried so hard until she agreed to come over for dinner at your place. Yeah, I chased her for a whole semester. The next semester, after begging and pleading, she agreed to come over for dinner at my house. At that time, Nina's family only had a mother-in-law taking care of her. It was really heartbreaking, such a young lady. Suspicious. If she agreed to come to your house for dinner, she must have had a lot of courage. She had already chosen you in her heart. My mom has a great eye for people, otherwise she wouldn't have agreed to let you two be together back then. That she had chosen me, right? Really? Didn't Nina like me back then too? Nina was so good to me and you, Mom. Even though back then our family was recovering in Lin Chen, buying a house in Beijing, such an expensive place, was impossible. Now this house was set up by Nina for us, so we'd have a place to stay in Beijing. Yeah, since you didn't come back all these years, Nina visited us often. She brought us gifts and treated us like her own parents. Nina only had eyes for you. Please don't disappoint her. Back then, Nina even stopped me and said she didn't blame you. She also said she chose you and would stay with you forever. Nina really loved you deeply, and all these years she was truly faithful to you. Actually, when I first learned that Lin Chen loved Nina, I was against it. Her family was too poor, and later she'd have to take care of her mother-in-law. Unexpectedly, after graduating high school, Nina turned out to be the eldest granddaughter of the Gage family in Beijing. She was way above our social standing. At that time, I was afraid that after becoming the daughter of the Gage family, she'd no longer appreciate the people around her. Nina, she's truly wonderful. I know I love her so much. I will definitely treat her well. Nina, why did you come over? Chet just said he loves me. I haven't heard that phrase in 4 years. Did Nina hear what you just said? Tell me so I can prepare a few of your favorite dishes. I went to the company this morning. At noon, I thought I'd come see you guys. Look at you, you said you didn't need to bring anything when coming home, yet you brought so much. The tea you brought last time isn't even finished. If you bring something next time, I won't let you in. Got it. Every time Nina says she gets it, but she brings stuff anyway. Dad, Mom, just take it. This is also Nina's love. Nina, I'm telling you, the braised chicken with mushrooms my mom makes is delicious, and the spicy chicken and braised pork are super yummy. Try them. How many times has your wife come home to eat? Oh, how could I remember? Chet, my bowl can't hold anymore. You eat more too. You're so kind, Nina. I'm already full just from consuming you two's public display of affection. This time he really lost his memory. When this kid met Nina in freshman year of high school, he had this exact same shameless look. Lin Chen is back. Look, Nina, this is for Mom, right, sis? What do you work as now? Guess. Teacher, designer, lawyer, none of those. I give up guessing. I give up guessing. As clumsy as ever, I opened a restaurant. You're the clumsy one. Even though I liked to play around in high school, when it was time to study, I studied hard. Plus, with Nina, the top student in class, tutoring me, I successfully got into the design major at Beijing University. That's the major I like, but speaking of work, I still don't know what my job is. I'm 24 now, 1 year out of college. I should be working, right? When I go home tonight, I'll ask Nina, sis, can I go to your restaurant to eat for free? Of course you can, you're always welcome. Nina's leaving. I have to go pick up little Rain from the doctor. We all know little Rain has heart issues. Little Rain, my newborn granddaughter, is so delicate and gorgeous, so adorable, such an obedient and sensible granddaughter. Now she can't speak. Thinking about it breaks my heart. I'll go with you. Okay, then you guys be careful on the way. Nina, next time you have time, bring little Rain with you. We miss her. Okay, next time I'll bring her. Wait, this present for my granddaughter. Can you take it to her? You think I was as naughty as you? When I was little, you used to give me dolls. Don't go spoiling my granddaughter. Exactly, exactly. Rain still checks the time to cut back on water at night. What? Cut back on water at a certain hour? Little Rain, at her young age, is seriously incredible. She single-handedly raised our family's average IQ by a huge margin. I didn't mean it like that. Who are you saying has low intelligence? Mia, repeat what you just said. And you, don't be a fool who speaks without thinking. Be careful on the way. Let me paint with you. I think it looks good, little Rain. After you finish painting, add color to it yourself. What's this you painted? Why are the clouds black? Look, next to this black, do you want to add a bit of your favorite color? For example, blue, like the little wish you keep in your heart. Little Rain, who did you draw? Let me guess. The one in the middle is you. The one next to her is your mom. This man shouldn't be your dad. After all, he's not the reason you can't speak. A little girl protecting you so much. Nina, this doctor's treatment is working. I felt like little Rain wasn't very happy a moment ago. Little Rain is certainly more cheerful than a year ago, but she's not as happy as these past 2 days. It's been 2 years for little Rain, and this is the first time I've seen her so close to someone. So suddenly close. You're little Rain's dad. It's the first time I've seen you pick up little Rain. These words are actually. I haven't cared about little Rain these past 2 years, you know. I always feel like this person holds hostility toward me. Thanks for taking care of my little Rain, it's my job. I'm Little Rain's psychologist. Taking care of her is my job. Thanks, doctor. You're welcome. I really like Little Rain. She's so cute. I've been chasing Nina for 3 years. How could I not see it? This man likes Nina too. Well, we'll be heading out first. Doctor. Baby, look quick. This is a present that Daddy's sister bought for you. Do you like it? I like it. Little Rain likes Daddy. She likes her aunt too. After leaving the psychology center, Lin Chen seemed to be in a bad mood. Why? Today I'm super happy. Why? Because today is the first time Daddy has taken me home. It used to be that Daddy was mean and neglected me. Daddy promises you that he'll take good care of you in the future, baby. It's already 8:30. Go back to your room to sleep. If you sleep, you won't see Daddy. Baby, don't you want to be away from Daddy? Then tonight Little Rain sleeps with Daddy and Mommy. Okay, we'll sleep together. Little Rain is Daddy and Mommy's treasure. Daddy hopes Little Rain can bravely say what she wants in the future. Come on, Daddy will take you back to your room to wash up first. Nina, it's nothing, I just wanted to call your name. In high school I used to do this, calling her name whether I had something to say or not. Nina, 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 Nina. Nina, you're so sweet. Nina, you're awesome. Nina, you're so cool. People say that Nina was with you in freshman year of high school. Did you like her back then? Chet, you actually have no idea. A long, long time ago I fell in love with you. I told you so. I'm so handsome and my personality and vibe are so great. How could Nina not be touched? Even though back then Nina seemed so cold like a stone, it made sense. Her life was really tough back then. I knew that. Anyway, I'm gonna take a shower, Chet. Today when you picked up Little Rain, were you upset? I'm fine now. Why wouldn't I be happy? Because I think that doctor has feelings for you. His attitude toward me was super weird. I don't like it, Chet. I'm sorry. I only see him as Little Rain's therapist. I don't feel anything else. No, I'm fine now. Nina is just too gorgeous. It's totally normal for guys to like her. In high school, tons of classmates liked her too. I can't be getting jealous every single day. If I feel uncomfortable in the future, I'll just say it directly. We're husband and wife. I'm going to take a shower. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I promised the baby she'd sleep with us tonight. I love having her here. Last night I wanted to ask Nina about my current job, but I fell asleep with the baby and forgot. Today is your last day of leave. Remember to clock in on time tomorrow. Important clients are coming for a partnership. Here are the client's design requirements. Take a good look today. I work in design. Phantom Dragon, this is the most famous design company I've heard of since I was a kid, and it's always been my ultimate dream. Me, a humble undergrad. Unexpectedly, that guy who stole my body actually had enough of a conscience to let me work here. Uncle Ed, why is our son-in-law so happy? I just never expected to work at my dream company from my childhood. I'm so thrilled. What you don't know is that when Little Rain was born and you went back to college, your personality flipped. You insisted on switching majors just to be in the same major as Mia. Later, it was Nina who forced you to achieve something. She said if you didn't succeed, she'd cut you off financially. That's why you didn't switch. Wow, that was really ruthless. Nina realized long ago that it wasn't me, and she desperately tried to stop what I was doing back then. Miss Gage always gave in to Lin Chen's demands. This was the only matter she ever got furious about. After graduating, Gage refused to enter the design industry. The boss of this company is Miss Gage's friend. That's how they got you in. Wow, turns out I got in through the back door. Still, Nina is way too good to me. Son-in-law, what are you doing in the kitchen? I plan to make a special lunch for Nina to sincerely thank her for her company and support over these past years. Son-in-law, do you even know how to cook? Not really. It's fine. I can learn how to cook and make it. Uncle Ed, find someone to teach me how to make sweet and sour ribs. Nina loves sweet and sour flavors, so fancy. Looks like this is my first time coming here. Hello, sir, how can I help you? I'm looking for Nina. Are you the man in that photo Miss Gage posted on the company bulletin board the day took over as chairperson? At that time, the company also added a rule. When you see him, you must treat him as if you were seeing the chairperson herself. Today I got to meet the man in the flesh. Come quickly and say hello. Yes, I'm the husband of your CEO, Mrs. Gage, but how do you know that? Here's the thing. At first we thought it was fake. After all, you never showed up. I didn't expect you in person to be even handsomer than in the photos. I did so many shameful things these past few years, yet Miss Gage firmly announced to the whole world her lover is me. Thanks for telling me all this. I'll tell you a little secret. I was the one who chased her. I chased her for 3 years in high school and she finally agreed with great difficulty. We love each other very much. My uncle Don is a great romantic. The son-in-law, Mr. Gage, chased her for 3 years. I must give this news to Mia. You can't go in without Miss Gage's permission. I'm the person Lin Chen loves. You dare stop me? Watch out. I'll complain to Lin Chen. When that happens, his love for Lin Chen might disappear. Don't blame me, Nina. Let her in. See that? Nina is just an opponent defeated by me. You, a mere assistant, dare to stop me this time. Mia will surely use her relationship with Lin Chen to mock Miss Gage, and she'll probably steal another project from Miss Gage. I remember once Mia took an interest in a piece of land in Sector 11 that had already been acquired by Miss Gage. At that time, she directly threatened Miss Gage, saying that if she didn't hand it over, she'd egg Gage on to divorce Miss Gage. I still remember the look on Miss Gage's face at that moment. Her clear eyes were filled with shattered light, and beneath her composure was a desolation no one could see. In the end, she had to give in and agree. You want to take my husband away. Have you asked my husband? Have you asked yourself, an invisible person? Chet and I are truly in love. You're just a clingy person occupying his wife's spot. The one who isn't loved is the homewrecker, so you're not as calm as you seem. How about this? I heard that a few days ago you got an $80 million project. Why don't you give it to me? I'll speak well of you to Chet so he'll talk to you more so you won't be so sad. You know why? Lin Chen suddenly turned cold to me. But this must have something to do with Nina. Still, this is a good opportunity. I must take advantage now to get more benefits. When I was studying at Beijing University, a suitor named Lin Chen suddenly showed up. Back then, I didn't feel anything for him. He wouldn't let me kiss or touch him. He's no better than Sean. Except I didn't expect Lin Chen to have a wife. His wife is even the heiress of the Gage Group. Later, I gradually started giving him small favors so he'd do whatever I said, and through him, I got many great projects from Nina. You know why I broke up with Chet? It's because you refused to give me this project, Nina. If you reject me again this time, don't blame me for taking Lin Chen away and making sure you never see him again. After all, Lin Chen loves me so much that he'll definitely want to come with me. Hurry up. Do you really want me to tell Chet to get a divorce? Fine, I'll ask Assistant Yang to handle the handover. That's right. What are you going to hand over, Mia? What kind of person are you to think you deserve to touch Nina? Gage said that Lin Mia was nobody. Look how many times our son-in-law had to beg, plead, and implore Mia. As expected, our son-in-law is much more dominant after losing his memory. I cherished Nina like a treasure for 3 years, yet that maid dared to treat her like that. Today I heard it with my own ears, and in previous years it was even more outrageous. What do you mean? Is this the woman who made Nina and little Rain suffer so much injustice? If you don't have a good brain, go get it fixed. You don't even understand plain English. Do you think I'd lower myself to beg you? Only my wife gets that. Chet, you said you loved me. Could it be that Chet is deliberately playing hard to get? He's been pretending to be sweet to Nina these days just to get more valuable things from Miss Gage. After all, Chet used to give Nina just a little taste of sweetness and Nina would promise him everything. What are you? Do I need to play hard to get? The only person I ever begged for was my wife when I was chasing her. You're just a useless parasite living off men. Where do you get the nerve to think I'd like you? Just you guys wait and see. And it's not that the unloved one is the home wrecker, it's that I lost my mind and got harassed by you. Now that I'm cured, you're nothing to me. Nina is the person I love, she's no home wrecker. Besides, why did you agree to her unreasonable demands? I used to chase you and you wouldn't even look at me. Isn't that what you wanted? That hard-earned project of yours must be super important to you. Since it's so important, why did you agree? Are you trying to drive me crazy? The project isn't as important as you are. I don't dare to get jealous. I don't dare to be jealous of Chet. Do you really not care about Mia at all? I'm afraid that if I don't give Mia a chance, Chet will actually leave with her. Actually, for the Gage Group, there are plenty of projects. After Miss Gage took over the company 2 years ago, its scale gradually expanded. But starting a year ago, Mia, using your name, took several major projects from Miss Gage, and Gage's uncle cooperated with her to target Miss Gage together. The Gage family grew more and more dissatisfied with her uncle. Miss Gage had no choice in order to mend their relationship. She could only work harder to win more projects to prove to her family that Chet hadn't actually turned against them. The Gage family is very strict. This is the first time I've heard about the Gage family, high society families. The family is strict. I don't know if that's good for Nina. The Gage family is very complicated. When Chet was with Miss Gage, they liked you a lot. But then Chet gradually lost touch with them. I'm still way too nice. Not only did he lose touch, but when they found out what Chet did to Little Rain, they even threatened to make Miss Gage divorce Chet, but Nina refused. It's that damn guy causing trouble again. I, a total heartthrob, have now become universally hated. I'm sorry it's been a tough few years. As long as you're with me, I'll be happy. I don't need anything else in your presence. My happiness is the most important thing. Likewise, your happiness is also very important to me. I don't want you going against your wishes for me. I want you to be happy. My wishes are my limit. If Chet is happy, I'm happy. We're husband and wife, right? Yeah, maybe we've kissed countless times before, but today I'm getting married to Nina for the first time. I married Nina 4 years ago, but my heart still beats for Chet like it's the very first time. I really want to lock you up, Chet. You belong only to me as a reward for being so good to me. I personally made lunch for you. I got your favorite sweet and sour pork ribs and sautéed cauliflower. Give it a try, it's good. I specifically asked the cook in the kitchen to teach me. What do you think? It's good, Mom, it's good. Then I'll try the food from this master chef too. Chet, you'd better not eat it, right? Oh, it's so salty. I made sweet and sour pork ribs, but they taste like salted pork ribs. I guess when the cook stepped out for a second and told me to put in sugar, I mixed it up with salt. How can you say something this salty tastes good? Everything Chet makes is good. Silly girl, don't eat this. It's way too salty and bad for your health. Eat something else. Nina, you look so pretty when you eat. Oh, right, Nina. Since I don't have any money, you. Last night I checked my savings account, added up 5 or 6 bank cards, and they only totaled 250 bucks. I feel like my savings are laughing at me, but let's get one thing straight. I didn't make you food for money. It's just that I had a fight with Sam earlier. I ran into him yesterday and wanted to make it up to him. My money is your money. I make so much money just so Chet can do what he likes and chase his dreams. The reason I didn't give it to him before is because I felt he wasn't the right Chet. Wifey, I love you, a black card. It's my first time seeing what a black card looks like. It's my first time too. You can spend money freely with this card. Lin Chen, you're my big brother now. Sam's family situation is similar to mine. He stayed in Beijing after graduating college to make a life for himself. To this day, he's still working for someone else. 2 days ago, he hesitated for 2 days before replacing his phone. Today, Lin Chen is picking up the tab for the whole venue. Sounds good, Sam. I want to buy something for the baby. Sure, perfect timing. I'll buy a gift for my goddaughter too. This godfather hasn't seen Little Rain in a long time. Little Rain's plush rabbit is super old. Let's buy her a new one, mister. Lin Chen, I didn't expect to see you here. Hello. Recently, the 5 kids at the psychology center have been performing well. I'm rewarding them with a few small gifts. The 5 kids at the psychology center. That includes Little Rain, mister. Lin Chen, this is for Little Rain. Just call me Lin Chen. You can address me however you like. Calling me Sean always brings me a sense of closeness. Mr. Lin Chen, you know Little Rain has a rabbit doll, right? I was the one who gave her that rabbit doll. 2 years ago, I became Little Rain's psychologist, and she always brought it along whenever she was sent over. She wouldn't play with other kids, just sat alone in a corner clutching her doll. Until recently, she wasn't even willing to paint with other kids, so I gave her that rabbit doll. I was so mean to Little Rain, yet she still treats it like a treasure. Mr. Lin Chen, that rabbit doll and you are a thorn in Little Rain's heart. You haven't treated her well these past few years. This has severely affected her life. It has managed to slowly pull out this thorn. Now you should stay away from her. Only then can you better help her recover, as her father being by her side. Wouldn't that be more beneficial for her treatment? You're right, a father's presence is crucial for children. But can you guarantee that you'll always be good to Little Rain, that you'll never go back to how you were before? If that happens, the damage to Little Rain will be doubled. Next time she won't be willing to open up at all. What should I do? I love Nina deeply. I love Little Rain deeply. What if my memories come back and I start treating Little Rain terribly again, a child's heart? How could Little Rain handle the pain of getting something only to lose it? It would be a fatal blow. Mr. Lin Chen, if I were you, thinking of Little Rain, I'd leave this place. I'd get out of her world. That way you won't interfere with Little Rain's recovery process. B.